Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're I'm going to review one game from each of the viewers. I've got two viewers who've sent me videos. I think one is around 1.8k CR. I'm not sure what CR this game I'm watching is, but we'll find out, I guess, at the end of the video. If you're interested in sending me VODs, I'm happy to review them on stream or for a video as well. I like doing these over the video because, it tends to help like everybody out. Um, you can see what you're doing wrong, but often people in the same bracket as you might be doing the same mistakes as well. Uh, so if you're interested in doing that, I've got a link to the Discord below. um, just send me a message, right? Join the Discord community, send me a message, and you can just upload it there too. Uh, what I recommend doing is just using OBS or some form of recording device, and downloading it, putting it on YouTube. I'll mute the sound, and so nobody hears you like typing or anything. So first game, Windwalker Disc, and we are Warrior Rsham. So let's get into the game. Might skip around a bit as well, just so you guys don't have to watch the full thing. I'm not sure what our talents are. I think we've got Disarm. We're a Kyrian, so we know that for sure. So first thing, I think we're looking at the Disc Priest. I don't think we've put the Disc Priest on focus yet, so we want to be putting the Disc Priest on focus. Absolutely. We get some good pressure out here. We throw the spear down, which is nice, and we Blade Storm as well. It's Karmad, and it seems like we're sort of going through it. And one mistake that we made here is he Fist of Fury, and we have stun ready, right? So first thing, you could have stunned the Fist of Fury. We just broke through his Karma and stayed really offensive on him, right? Um, so I think we go here and we swap to the Priest, and we stun the Priest. We don't have too much pressure here, so maybe it's better to just hold the stun a little bit. The sharpen's nice because he might start casting now, but we kind of haven't gotten him low enough for him to start casting. We eat the full mind games here, right? And if you notice at his buttons, it's quite hard to see because of the UI at the bottom. He does have spell reflect. So a big thing you want to do against priests, if they're casting mind games on you, like I would literally hold spell reflect just so you can spell reflect that mind games. Uh, and sometimes like it's worth just letting it go through just so you can spell reflect it because that means that you're getting a heal if he's still pumping you, and if he heals himself, he's going to take damage. So doing pretty decent here. We don't really get anything on the priest yet, and he gets his Windwalker gripped in. The Windwalker is just wailing away at the Shaman, and we swap targets again here. We do a fear. Um, I don't know if that's the best fear. Maybe if your Shami called for it, it's okay. But you know, it's a bit awkward because you're kind of waddling back and you have to use the stun to connect. We get some decent damage out here. One thing I notice, you're not hamstringing the target, right? When you connect, you need to hamstring because this is why he's consistently getting distance on you the whole game. So we get incapped here. I don't mind not using Berserker Rage there. I think that's pretty good because you're just soloing the priest, so it's kind of better to hold for the fear. We get the hamstring there now. We're pumping away. There's the spear. We spear Blade Storm, which is okay. Might be better to hold the Blade Storm a little bit later to try and get both targets, but that's not really a big issue. We stun here and we get knocked over because we kind of cross lines again here. And yeah, there we're just wailing away. We're getting some cleave here. We get sweeping strikes up, really good. Um, you know, get Colossal Smash on both. We get the Dome here, which is nice. We're taking a lot of damage, and we're not ignore painting, right? You have 100 rage right now. I think you had 100 rage for a little bit, or high rage. When the Windwalker's on you, you should be ignore painting and probably distance anyway, unless your Arsham feels like he really has you. So we also made another mistake, which might be communication. I don't know if it's LFG or you're on disc. We ascendant and we parry. We probably just want to do either or. So it's not going too bad though. I don't think none of this looks like a definite loss yet. Still not ignore painting. We're at 76 rage right now. We have Stormbolt for this Fist of Fury as well. So we needed to just turn around when he started fisting and then Stormbolt the Windwalker and hit the Windwalker a bit as this disc kites you. Because look how much time we're wasting, kind of like awkwardly doing that. And we Stormbolt later, but we could have stopped that entire Fist of Fury with that. We're getting some nice damage from the Shaman coming out. And Karma goes out again, which is actually really good because we haven't used anything for that Karma, right? But we see Zuin is out. So Zuin is a big cooldown from the Windwalker. So, we have fear for it. So maybe it's fine. The Windwalker has no trinket. So if you fear the Windwalker now, you will get a full CC on Zuin, maybe his clones, and the Windwalker. We spear down here and we Blade Storm, which is okay. I kind of think you might have just been better just DPSing here and holding Blade Storm, because your spear's kind of locking him down anyway. And we could have probably Colossal Smash before that. We Colossal Smash here, which is fine. We stun there, stun the Penance. I like that. We're kind of a little bit awkward in our mobility. I notice you kind of walking a bit too far ahead. So you just want to make sure that you're kind of always behind him and you're facing him. The Mind Games goes out, we get faked. I think that's kind of more mechanical. There's not too much you can do about that except just practice kicks. And I think you get incapped here and we trinket it. You don't have Omnibar here, but I'm pretty sure that now you might get swept, which is kind of scary. Because getting swept here would be really annoying with no trinket. We get sharpen here, which is nice. And we do a mouse over intervene. You've probably seen the intervene video. Try and get that so you don't have to mouse over it. It makes it way faster to intervene. We have some good pressure here though. Like they're both at 60%. We're not doing too well. This is sort of where again you want to ignore pain. You're at 100 rage. It's just wasted rage holding it. We leap back a bit awkwardly, and you kind of bring the Windwalker to your healer. So I'm not sure if you needed to leap there. Okay, this is good. We get the spear down, we get the blade storm, and nice. We're actually getting some pump. The Disc Priest is drinking, and now you can see. Now you don't have the leap, you can't chase. I think chasing here would have been really good because you can ignore pain D-stance and keep forcing him to use mana, and you can him. But because of the awkward leap, now it's going to be harder to chase him if he tries to kite. The root totem, really good by your chamois, and then the fear comes out. You're doing really, really well. Getting the executes out, but we're hitting into karma. He's running good karma. If you see his health is going back up, because he heals based on the amount of damage you did to the karma. So if he's running that, you probably don't really want to hit him. I'm not sure what we did there. We get the ignore pain out, which is good. You fear the mind blast. I think you probably should have held the fear for peeling the shaman, peeling the windwalker, right? Because if you think about it, right, you win, right? You 100% win if you this Disc Priest, who has 5k mana, and your Rsham has 17.6k mana. So if you can fear the Windwalker on his clones or his images, or even Zuen, he doesn't have a go anymore. And your Shaman gets a Hex, which is nice. You're pumping away. Again, you need hamstring on him because he's kind of moving back and forth. He's got a speed buff. We get the stun here, which is okay. And we miss the piercing howl. Again, we would have hit the piercing howl there had we hamstrung him. Okay, we're walking back here. I'm not sure what we're doing here. So he's now getting a drink. So you've lost your win condition, and then you're hitting the Windwalker. And now you don't have fear, so you can't get rid of Zuen. So Zuen's going to do insane damage. We intervene here. We intervene, but we don't ignore pain. So you want to get ignore pain on cooldown. This Disc Priest is getting a full drink. And we don't get enough pressure on this Windwalker to kind of justify that swap. The other thing is the Windwalker was so far overextended, and you have Avatar and you have Colossal Smash. So if you're gonna do that kind of swap, and you're gonna I don't mind when people hit the DPS instead of stopping the drink. I think that's fine if you force enough pressure. But You probably could have got the Disc Priest to stand up and stop the drink way earlier had you used your cooldowns there. Okay, we leap here. Um, he's still quite low, which is good. And we're still not using any of our cooldowns. We do the Avatar there, and we Colossal Smash and break the other one. You get a Mind Games put on you, which you had Reflect for. And you have to parry, which is okay. It's not too bad. Your Shaman Ascendances, which kind of tops both of you. And probably here, he's getting another drink. So if you can stop this drink, it would have been really good. I recommend getting that mouse over heroic throw macro and always stopping these drinks. You have to have awareness on these drinks because this is what's winning them the game. They're getting back to 20k mana. You're probably going to get him back to 5k or die in the next go, and he's able to live for a bit longer. Obviously, heroic throw distance. Try and move out and like get a bit more of an arc on the statue. And nice, you get a slow on him. Cool, we spear down. We probably could have speared both because this Windwalker was going to come to you anyway. And the dome happens, so he runs out of his own dome, which is a big deal. Okay, we Colossal Smash, but like it's kind of questionable why we Colossal Smashed. There's no slow on the Disc Priest, and this guy's Fist of Fury, so Colossal Smash is parried by Fist of Fury. It sounds stupid. We get a stun on the Fist, which is nice. If we had Colossal Smash with this, it would have been really good. We might have forced a lot of buttons here. We're getting a lot here anyway. The Sharpen comes out, and this Disc Priest has again gone from 20k mana back down to about 10k. And he's just spamming Shadow Mends. So can you imagine, right? This fear is, I mean, he trinketed, which is good, but against good players, like that's you don't want to feel like that. I think you might like the smarter play if you wanted to fear the Windwalker would be to swap the Disc Priest on that go, right? The Windwalker chases you, then you fear both, because then at least you have the ability to swap there. Zuen is on you, which is his big cooldown, so I feel like the stun's not too bad there. And we've got this disarm. I don't know if that was a mistake. We had rally and disarm there, and piercing howl, but we were eventually, right? So I think if we look at this game, we break this game down a little bit, right? We lost this game because you let him drink multiple times, and we didn't get enough pressure. The big thing with Warriors is they have very short offensive cooldowns, and it feels like you're holding a lot of your offensive cooldowns a bit too long, and then sort of using them randomly. So holding your offensive cooldowns isn't bad if you have a really direct purpose to use them for, right? But in this instance, I feel like it might have just been better to do a big go instead of using Bladestorm every time you spear. Just damage him while he's in the spear. But if you can get both of them with a spear, then what's it called? Sweeping Strikes, Bladestorm, both. Then that's huge too, right? So I think you want to be a little bit flexible with how you play. Really watch out for reflecting mind games, because he wasn't faking that at all. So he was sort of not expecting that. If you were able to put the spell reflect up, make sure you use your rallying cry and your talent choice. I don't think parry is the right play into Windwalker. I think probably just go for something else there. Really, anything else is better than disarm. Sorry, I might have said parry. Disarm is the play there. So hopefully this helped you out. I just realized it's a 14-minute video, so we'll be reviewing the second clips. There'll be because the second video has multiple clips. Very soon we'll do that in its own video because I've taken already 14 minutes looking at this. Obviously, still good that you sent this through, and I've been very harsh because I'm reviewing this in the light that like if I was playing this, what would I say? And this kind of breaks down what went wrong in the game. Obviously, I don't think you need to fix all of this to beat these guys. I think if you fixed one thing, which is stopping this priest from drinking, you would have won this game 100%. But all the little things that led up to that mean that you could just end it faster. And I try and be as like harsh as possible in a way, just so you can sort of see what you did wrong and kind of improve it. And if you can improve all this stuff, I think you're in a really, really good spot. It seems like you and the shaman have good chemistry. You're peeling for each other, and you do like the goes and have enough awareness to see when the Windwalker's doing stuff. It's just getting it like a bit tighter on when you're using your utility, making the swaps and the slows a bit cleaner, and making sure you're really getting everything out of an offensive go. Thanks for the clip. I'll upload this now. I don't know why I need to say that. It's obviously going to be uploaded by the time I upload it. Um, if you're interested in sending out yours, join the Discord community um, below and hit me up if you have any questions. We have an ask a question section there. Follow the stream as well. If there's anything you want to see there, you might catch some threes gameplay, some twos gameplay. Leveling. I'm playing an alt Windwalker as well. If you want to see me play scumbag class, check it out. All right, peace, guys.